Good evening, everyone. It is the 7th of April, and I have not done any kind of video in a few weeks because I'm in quarantine. Not strict quarantine like a lot of places right now, but still quarantine. And I haven't been doing anything exciting, at least not to most of the world, so I haven't done any videos. But as you can see, I just got out of the shower and I've been doing some preparations to clean up some stuff today. I'm trying to get some CDs uploaded to my... I'm putting on my socks right now. I'm uploading CDs to my computer so that I can get rid of the CDs and hopefully have some extra space in my room. I'm also listening during this time and like when I've been working and stuff, I've been listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks, and I found a website that has the Stephen Fry ones, which I guess is the UK version, and as far as I know, it's the version that I grew up listening to with Dad, so I don't know how that works. But I have an external CD drive because my laptop, I was stupid enough to buy a laptop that didn't have the CD thingamajigger. Anywho, for audiobooks, I'm on Goblet of Fire right now. And it's really interesting because because I'm beginning to realize why, like, most Harry Potter fans have all these, like, references and things they say that I don't normally say, and my references are, like, a lot different because I don't ever talk about, like, the basic characters, but listening to the stories has, it just makes me wonder what, like, a normal Harry Potter fan being one is like. Because obviously I have an obsession, but not the common obsession. So it's not like I don't quote Harry and I don't quote Hermione. I don't like Ron. No, I didn't, especially not Dumbledore and not Sirius and like all those things. So it's really kind of interesting, and it's made me think about a lot of different things. It's given me a lot of writing ideas, especially for my Estella Parkington story, which I haven't worked on in a while, and that is something else. I have finally begun to write my Estella Parkington story again, and I keep meaning to load this chapter for it. Rip CD, and I'm gonna load it right now so I remember. But I have to read it first because editing things. And posted. I meant to check. I meant to check how long it had been since I posted that story. I mean, since I posted last. And I didn't because I'm stupid. Oh well. I started posting it in September of last year. But it's much old. Is it much older than that? Yeah, it's old because it was like 50,000 words before I even started posting it, so. Anywho, something else I've been doing while I'm working from home and quarantining and all of the things is I'm obsessed with my hair because I just washed it, so I've been knitting. I'm knitting a scarf. It's pretty long. I think it'll be somewhat warm. I just hope it's not too scratchy. But I just went to Walmart and got some yarn, and then I had my sister go back and get like normal knitting needles because I only had like the round ones that are connected by like the strand. So, yeah. I'm making a black scarf because I don't have a black scarf right now, and then I want to make one in each of the house colors. So, oh, I have a little bucket with my yarn in it, and it's actually in the living room at the moment. You can't even see what I'm doing. Anyway, the bucket of yarn that I have is in the living room, and I think I bought 8 colors when I went to Walmart. So I got the big version of the black and the brown, and then I got a blue, yellow, red, green, and purple. Can't remember if that was all. I really, really, really wanted to get so many more colors, but then I was like, well, would I ever use them? Would I ever wear them? They had a light blue that I loved. They had a bright orange that I was fascinated by. They had like a brighter blue than the navy blue that I got. And then they had like a lime green, which I thought was really cool. But again, like lime green? I don't even have anything that's lime green. So, I mean, besides the buckets, but I'm not going to wear those. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of knitting today. Listening to the audiobook and loading these. Speaking of loading them, it finished, so... I'll be needing to put the next one in. I have all these, like, Lifescapes things. It's a series, and they have a lot of interesting ones. There was one that was based on, like, ocean sounds. So I'm loading them all to my laptop, and we'll see how I like them. There we are. Because they've just been sitting in one of the shelves down there, like down below that. I honestly haven't been doing much except work and sleeping and some eating. But I've been trying to get a lot more writing done. Have I been doing a lot more writing? Let's see. I've been rereading one of my Estella stories. I've been brainstorming a lot. I've written some of my, like I said, I wrote some of my Estella story. I need to really finish the Dora and Greyback story that I'm working on. It's almost done. But I have to put them through the final battle. I think that's like the last thing I have to do, and I just haven't done it because I just haven't. And then there's a couple. I need to work on prisoner extras. And I don't remember where I typed them up, so I will have to go find them. And yeah. And then, oh, there's so many scenes I need to type up out of my notebook still. Like, I've been home for like a month. Has it been a month? I'm not even sure. I have no idea when we started working from home. Honestly. So, yeah, we've been working from home for however long, and I have still not typed up all of those notebooks. I have, though. I remembered some, like, interesting things that I wrote. And so in my Estella series, basically, I'm writing it as a parallel to the actual Harry Potter series. So there's going to be one for the first 2 years. They were in one book, and then after that, I'm doing more. So my series will have 6 in it instead. But right now, I'm currently, like, the one I'm posting currently is Order of the Phoenix. My version of Order of the Phoenix. But I've already started on the Half-Blood Prince one, and I actually started that 5 years ago when I was at school. But it was on the 25th that I started writing it, the 25th of April. And it was in honor of, that's the birthday I usually give Teddy. Teddy Lupin is the 25th of April, even though it's like super close to the Battle of Hogwarts. because I like 425 because they're both square numbers. I don't know. It's still 1998, so it's not all. But whatever. And so I remembered some things that I had written in the Half-Blood Prince that I had started 5 years ago, and I wanted to go back and read it. And now I know, like, some things, or actually a lot of things will be changing in the story. Some things are going to happen earlier, and then also her true identity will already be known. Because that happened in the end of Goblet of Fire. So in Order of the Phoenix, everyone's already gonna know who she is, and then in Half-Blood Prince, it won't actually, like, it's not gonna be a big deal anymore, mostly. But in reading Half-Blood Prince, it has given me ideas and, like, other things I need to be working towards, and stuff that's gonna happen, like, in the summer after Order of the Phoenix. And I can't wait to do those things. And then also listening to the audiobooks has given me lots and lots of ideas, like I said. Stuff that I need to go back and edit for. Oh, and my Arthur and Andromeda story, Black Widow, it's given me so many ideas, especially because I'm listening to Goblet of Fire right now, and Harry and Hermione are spending so much time at the Burrow and with Mr. Weasley that I really think it'll be fun with, like, Andromeda, and, like, how the family would be so different like that. I'm just interested to see what shenanigans they can get up to. Anyway, I still haven't typed up all of Black Widow either. I need to get on that. I have a lot of things I need to type up, but I'm still rereading the Half-Blood Prince, and I've not typed it up. Literally the whole, well, okay, so I've typed up part of it, but it's in, like, it covers 3 notebooks already, and it's like 330 something pages, or however many more. I don't know how much I actually wrote about it. But I've read the first 2 notebooks, and I need to read the third. But the thing about Half-Blood Prince is that with Order of the Phoenix, I'm at literally their first day of classes. So I'm still trying to settle a few things. Anyway, another thing I've been doing while I've been quarantined is that there is a online game called Horse, and I'll put the spelling on the screen so you can see it, because it's not spelled in the traditional way. And I played it for years. I've known about it since, like, 2011, I think, 2010, or maybe even earlier than that. But my old account died, and so I think I remade an account in, like, 2018, and so I haven't actually played Horse for, like, 2 years. And obviously it's about horses, but it also has, like, Pegasus, unicorns, and then it has, like, special designs that you can give them, and, like, all this random stuff you could do with them, like take them for rides, you could train them, and it's a lot of clicking. It's not like actual action stuff, but my favorite part about it is the unicorn breeding, and so that's usually what I go to every single time. Unicorn breeding, and then, like, high-skilled horses. Those are, like, the most fun things. And making sure the EC is really good. The Equestrian Center. I have so much lingo. But, yeah, it takes forever to do stuff on that game. What I mean is it takes a lot of time to do stuff. And they have switched the unicorn breeding so that they're not... They used to have only, like, 2 specific minutes per day that you would set your unicorn breeding times, and you could only breed unicorns during those 2 minutes, and they were, like, 12 hours apart. So if you missed the time, and so it was usually, like, in the early morning and in the evening, and it was difficult. Obviously, because back then we had school, and Mom and Dad would turn off our internet during the day, because obviously we were homeschooled. But now they've switched the unicorn breeding time to where you have 2 covers available during the day. So as soon as you breed the first unicorn, then it gives you like 60 seconds in which you can breed as many unicorns as possible. So I just put all of them up in like tabs on my screen so I can do them all at the same time. Anyway, I've done 3 unicorn breeding sessions so far, and I started like Monday. I don't know. It's an obsession, but I haven't played as much today, which is okay. I think I need to concentrate on it on the weekends, because if I play it during the week with work and stuff, there's not enough time for me to do anything else, so I really need to stay away from horse during the week. But whether I can hold myself to that or not, I don't know. Need to add another CD. I think the next thing I want to do is finish reading the third notebook of the Half-Blood Prince that I have, and then go ahead and actually try to type up everything that I have written down. Like, not Half-Blood Prince, because that's gonna be, I need to only do that after I'm finished with Order of the Phoenix, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing as I'm typing, and I just cannot do that right now. I'm not ready for that. Like I said, in Order of the Phoenix, I'm only on their first day. So they had the entire year to go, and like so much stuff to happen. And then the whole summer. Although usually I like finish out the books as the kids are coming from the train. So like the books start out with the summer, kind of like the Harry Potter books do. And like obviously I don't own any of this. It's all like, it's obviously fan fiction, and it's only put up on a fan fiction site. And my ideas are my own, my characters are my own, but obviously the Harry Potter characters are Harry Potter. So I went to the park the other day, and just to swing for a little while, because I haven't been on a swing set in forever. And then like a day or two later, they literally taped up the park with caution tape. So I don't know. They put it on the playground and they put it on the swings, and yeah. My sister goes out and walks all the time, like around the park, around the neighborhood, around the city. So, I mean, good for the people that want to walk, but I don't. I would rather sit and swing. The fresh air was nice. I just don't want to walk, and I don't want to be sitting somewhere just bored out of my mind, not doing anything. Even though that's what I do all day anyway. Except I'm sitting here knitting. My sister made cinnamon rolls today, and they were very good. Very sweet, but very good. I feel like I've had a lot of food today, but I actually haven't. I had meatloaf and rice with cheese on it. And I had a cinnamon roll that she made. And I don't remember what else I had. I had coffee, though. Did I have anything else? I don't think so. I had vegetables and like French onion chip dip yesterday. And then my sister wanted to order Indian food, so we ordered like chicken curry and rice. It was good, but it was hot and it burned. Burned both ends. I have half a notion to get rid of like some of my Bath and Body Works stuff, because like I never use cologne, perfume, or anything. Never. Like even going out places. So I don't know. I might keep like 2 or 3, maybe, but you know, I'm lazy and I don't want to do anything, even though I'm home all the time. Like, I've always been home all the time. when I used to even work out of the house. So I don't know. I have all these ideas and then I don't do any of them because I have so many ideas I don't have time to do everything, and so it's kind of really annoying. Oh, but today, when I was loading CDs onto my laptop, I found that I have 2 soundtrack ones, and there I have the movie soundtrack for the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and that was kind of cool. But then I also found Lord of the Rings soundtrack, The Two Towers, and their music is so majestic and amazing, and I love it because it's so much like choir and orchestra and stuff. And it had like the original Gollum song on it by that woman whose name I can neither remember nor pronounce. And I actually love Gollum's song, but the version I like is the Peter Hollins version. It's so impressive. I listened to it like 3 times and then went back to listening to the audiobook and then kept whistling Gollum's song because why not? Now all I want to do is listen to it again. That's not fair. Anywho, I haven't wanted to do anything because if I'm not going out, nobody's seeing me. So like right now is the perfect time. Like if you have oily hair, like not washing it, like I just washed mine, and not washing it and teaching it how to like not need washing. So yeah, I went a week without washing my hair and then I washed it, and this is what I have now. My roots are like 3 inches long. Oh, that's something else I was gonna talk about. I really, 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 really want to dye my hair anime blue. But I'm scared of bleaching it myself because I know it has a lot of red tones in it. And I don't want it to dye. And I'm also scared to go to a hairdresser because, I mean, obviously if you pay them, they'll do what you want them to do. But, the one that did my red hair told me that it would take probably a lot for me to get to a sufficient blonde enough or light enough to actually be able to put the blue in, because I don't want a dark blue. Obviously, if I'm saying anime or comic blue, I want a light, like I guess electric blue maybe is the right word. I'm not sure. I'd rather call it anime blue because that's what it is. I don't watch anime, so I don't know. So that's just like a vision that's in my brain. So anyway, I really want blue. And I watched a video today and somebody took her red hair and dyed it purple, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. But I have had purple and I loved having the purple, but if I did that, then I don't know how fast it would fade, and then I don't know how easy it would be to get it to the blue that I want. And if I am thinking I'd probably have to dye my hair, no, not dye, bleach my hair like twice to get it to the right color, like bleach twice and then tone to get it to the right color. I would rather wait until quarantine is over and have a professional do it than attempt to do it myself and have like my hair fall out. Even though I like chopped half of it off anyway. Like, yeah. I don't want to ruin it all, and I would like knowledgeable humans to do my hair for me. But that is that is something I want before I go to England and go to the studio tour, because to me, like, that kind of blue hair, to me, it's not like turquoise, because turquoise is like darker. I think it's like, maybe it's not like super darker than I'm thinking, but it's more like an earthy kind of blue. And I'm not thinking earthy, I'm thinking like an airy kind of turquoise. I don't know. It's really hard to describe. Maybe if I can find the proper color, I'll put the color on the screen so you can see what color I mean. But anyway, yeah, I want it done professionally so it looks right. And yeah, that color, to me, it screams Teddy, like Teddy Lupin. And that's why I want the blue hair. I don't... So, my friend booked the studio tour for us to go in... Well, I guess I'm flying to England in October, but then I'm going to be there over the end of October. We're going to the studio tour in November. That means 2 years in a row for my sister's birthday, I will be, like, at a Harry Potter place. Actually, no. Both times it'll be the day before. Because last year we went to Universal on the 6th, the 5th and the 6th, I believe. And then this year we're going to be in the studio tour on the 6th. So that'll be interesting. My one thing that I want is to maybe get a Slytherin scarf. Because I don't have a proper one, and the Slytherin scarf I have right now is super itchy, and I want one that actually, like, is legit or has, like, the proper colors, and I don't remember if the ones from the studio tour had the crests or not. Because the one I have has the crest, but again, it's super itchy, and I hate it, so... If I had the money, I would love to get a Slytherin, that Slytherin house robe, but I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. There's so much that people are unsure about right now, and my sister is due to have her baby next month, and we don't even know if we're gonna still be in quarantine or they're gonna still be in quarantine. We don't know how we're gonna be getting up to seeing her and the baby to help. My other sister, who's here from college, her college obviously is closed for the rest of the year. Most schools are closed for the rest of the school year. But she's doing classes from home. They're all doing, like, Skype calls or whatever apps they're using. So that's fun, since it's Easter time, and we're on the West Coast, because we're Arizona. So she has class at, like, 5 in the morning sometimes, and then I'm working at 7, so that's fun. Anyway, I don't know if we're still going to be in quarantine, if we'll even be able to go, and if we are still in quarantine and the family can go, I honestly don't know how I'm going to manage, because I'd rather not have to take time off, and Mom's not going to be driving on the weekend, so... I was thinking if we were still in quarantine and we drove up on the weekend, I wouldn't have to take time off, because then the 2 days that we spent driving, we could take the computers in the car. Obviously, I can't fly with company computers. That'd be very strange. And maybe they'd have a fit if I took the computers in the car even. But I don't know. Complications. And who knows if the internet will be strong enough to handle it. So... But if we're not in quarantine, and I'm back to working in the office, that means I literally will have to take the whole time off. And I'm not excited for that. Because then in August, I have my brother's ordination to go to, which I was hoping to only be gone for a weekend, but it's probably going to end up being like Friday through Tuesday, maybe. I'm not exactly sure what the plans are for that. Everything is so up in the air, like everything. And, like, I woke up this morning and I woke up this morning and read my friend's message about the studio tour, going to the studio tour on the 6th, because I wanted to go on Halloween, because like All Hallows Eve, and it's supposed to be dark arts themed and like just the whole deal. And I guess I forgot we didn't book the hotel in London for over Halloween. So I guess I wasn't thinking, but I mean, it's still dark arts themed, hopefully, and it's, you know. So, I mean, getting to go will be great. Just hope by the time October rolls around that it'll be up and running. It's sanitary. Not that I'm like super worried about it. I have okay, I have to say this about my hair. One thing that amuses me about having shorter hair is terrible. But when I take a curler to this hair, I remind myself of Sirius Black, and then I just want to die a little bit. I have a picture on my Instagram of me with my, when I had shorter hair, of it being curled, and yeah. I've been talking for over 30 minutes. Because I was playing horse all weekend, I didn't keep up with YouTube as much, and so there's probably a few YouTube videos that I wanted to watch and didn't watch, but I tried to catch up on them today. Rip CD. I was highly amused that Syntac is playing on the center. When he did the end of the Tech Cave, the end of the Overseer boss fight for Ark, it did like the, what is it called, the Ascension cutscene, and instead of spawning back in on the island, he cut it, and he did it so that he was on a different map, and like I literally had no idea what map he was on. Like I knew, okay, this is weird, this doesn't look like the island, even though like I don't know the island that well, because I've not been in all the caves. I haven't been, like, actually, have I been through the whole water? Yeah, I've been through the whole water. The water on the island is small. I don't know the island very well, but I knew that where he'd spawned was not the island, and so I went and I read through the comments, and it said the center, and I was like, what? And then from what he said, he sounded like so disappointed that he'd spawned in the center, but obviously it was on purpose, and yeah, I think the center is beautiful, but one of the annoying things is like all of the meshing places, and like so many places he went and explored. Like the video I saw today, like I don't remember when it was posted, but the video I saw today, most of the areas that he went to, I recognize them from watching Nerd Parade do raids and stuff there, especially like the Redwood Cave? I almost called it the Red Forest. The Red Forest Cave. Where they did the Titan raid and the Titan got stuck and murdered. I don't know why I remember these things. And the Ice Cave. I remember the Ice Cave raid. It was really cool. I don't know. And I actually do remember the part where the Nerd Parade also did one where they had that like the broken brick wall underwater, and then it came up into that little like whatever it was. They did a raid on that area too. So yeah, most of the places, it was funny, most of the places that Syntac went, I'd seen Nerd Parade there, and so I was like, oh yeah. And obviously like the center of the center, like in the underground or whatever, I remember it from not only watching Nerd Parade, but also for watching Neebs Gaming, because they went down there, and they fell down a waterfall. So there must be like 4 entrances to that or more. because I know there's a water entrance because Nerd Parade talked about that. And then I'm pretty sure Needs Gaming went down the waterfall, and then I think I saw Syntech enter it from 2 different areas. I think. I'm not sure. But it's so interesting, and now I want to play the center. But I don't really want to. I have not been back on Ark since I deleted my saved Ragnarok single player. I love the base that I built on the island, though. I love that. And what other? Oh yeah, I was building a base on Valguero, but after I built something, my game crashed, and then after that, it wouldn't save anything for me, so I only played Valguero for one day, and I still have the save, but I'm like terrified to go back into it and like try to modify it and make it work because besides, it was a giant base, so I don't even know if it was worth it. So obviously I haven't explored that either. Anyway, that's a lot of Ark talk. I don't know what else to say, but I think I'm going to continue knitting and work on some more CDs and listen to my audiobooks and see what else I get up to tonight. And I have no idea when I'll get this edited and no idea when I'll get it posted, so have that for me. May probably this, well, hopefully before this weekend, but we'll see. Later.